Here it is, the 2020 Audi Q8. This is the 2020, so this is the brand new model year of the Q8. Now, this Q8 packs a 3.0 liter V6 with 335 horsepower and 369 foot-pound-feet of torque. Here it gets 17 miles per gallon city and 25 miles per gallon highway. Now, that's give or take depending on how you drive. You know, that'll go down or go up depending on how you drive the vehicle. Okay, so we're gonna start at the front end of this car now that we got all the specifications out of the way. On the Premium Plus models, you have an option of a blackout option. So you could turn this whole front fascia here on the inside of the grille, and the front fascia would be all completely black. Now, this model does not have it because that is an option that if you build your own, you could build that option into it. It does give it a different look. I will put a picture in right here. Now that you've seen what that looked like, this car has 21-inch wheels all the way around at all-wheel drive. These are hand-cooked all-season tires, so you don't have to worry about, here in Michigan, switching tires into snow tires. And this car is all-wheel drive, so it will handle very well in the snow. Starting out on the outside, you have what Audi is doing with a lot of their cars. They're giving them that dual exhaust look, but these exhaust tips here are fake. So there is nothing that is coming from here. There's small little exhaust pipes underneath the bottom, but that's just for style on the vehicle. So on the back end of the car, you unlock it. You have a full LED bar that goes across the backside, and you have full LED rear lights and rear turn signals. Now you also have a rear automatic rear hatch. So you hit the button 2 times on the remote here, the rear hatch opens. Now you have all your trunk space here. So a demo model, so we weren't able to remove like a lot of the things like the mats and things like that. We don't want anything to get broken or damaged or lost or anything like that, but you have very, very good space in the back here. This is only a two-row car. There's a driver, passenger, and in a rear seat. This car only seats 5 people. This car is very, 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 very spacious on the inside and in the trunk, so that's a good thing. You do have your button up here to close the rear gate as well. Now, on the back side of the vehicle, where the turn signals are on this car, you have the turn signal on the brake light, fully blinks here, and then you have this LED strip here that flashes across the side. Now that is a very nice rear tail light animation to make the back end of the car look very, very nice. Have a full LED turn signal here on the side as well, so that way people can see you merging over into the next lane. All right, now we are on the inside. So we're gonna turn this thing on and we're gonna make it come to life, okay? So as you can see, it's all black dashboard here. When you hit this start and stop button, watch how this thing comes to life. Now that, we're gonna get to that in a second, okay? Middle here, you have this beautiful LCD or LED screen. Nothing on this screen here is analog whatsoever. It is all digital. Button here that says view. If you hit this button, it brings up the map right there into the middle of the screen. So instead of looking down at the infotainment center, you can look straight ahead right at the dashboard. You can see exactly where you're going. So that way you won't take your eyes off the road for that long. You look your eyes right back up. So up, down. Even looking at the camera, you can see the road and you can see right into the GPS. That is a great feature. That should stop a lot of things from happening with people. But, you know, things tend to happen with people no matter what. But, you know, at least they try to incorporate that in here to get, you know, to get people to you know, be more safer on the road. Now, also on these side mirrors here, you have blind spot monitoring. This little black square here lights up orange when there's a vehicle on the side of you. So when there's a vehicle on the side of you and you're driving, that little black box will light up orange. So that way you can know that someone's next to you or on the side of you. So blind spot monitoring does come standard on Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige, okay? Now, over to the infotainment center, which this is probably the most talked about portion of a brand new Audi vehicle, because this is in a lot of their newer vehicles. Everything is touch responsive on the car. You can go into, obviously you have your radio, you have your media, you have your phone navigation, you have your phone apps, you have your vehicle settings, you also have your settings as well too here. You also have your user settings. You can use your fingerprint on the door. You can put your fingerprint on the door, so if you don't have your key, you can scan your fingerprint and let you inside of the car. Now that is a great feature on that as well. What you can opt in for, which is a great feature, is you can opt in for interior lighting on this car, and you can change the colors of it. So like it would be in the door panels under here, underneath the foot pedals here, things like that. It'd be under my foot side and in my door panel, and as well in the back seat as well. But we'll get back there in the back seat in a second. You can see where all the lights are. So the lights are here under the bottom, this side on the door, and then this side here, right here on the door side as well too. So that is a very, very good feature. I really like that you can get that in this model as well. This car does come equipped with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which Android Auto is kind of like Apple CarPlay, but it's a little bit different in how it's set up, but it's pretty much similar, okay? We're gonna jump back here real quick. Now, this is at my driver setting, so we're gonna see how this works and see what the the leg room is like back here, but let's check it out. Oh man. Okay, so the leg room is actually really good back here, so it's not that bad back here. Back seat, nothing too special really. You have some really good quality leather. Obviously with the upgraded packages, you can get different seats. You can get the S-line seats with the quilted leather and things like that, and it'll have the S inside of the embroidered here. You have, your speakers. This car here does have 10 speakers inside of it, so I'm pretty sure the sound system sounds very awesome in this car. And then in the Prestige model, it has 17 speakers. This one here does have rear heated controls, so you can control the heat how you want to control it to come out, whatever you want the temperature to be, if you want it to be, and it won't change the temperature of what's going on up front. It's all back here in the back. You have your heated seats back here as well, which is another good feature. If you have people back here, you can either turn it off as well too, and it won't be blowing anything. All right guys, so that is the Audi Q8 2020. So this car here does retail starting at $68,000, and then with packages it can go up to about 77 to 86 depending on what packages you get. If you want a Prestige package that they have already put together, you're looking at about 77,000. If you want to do everything, all the bells and whistles, you're looking at 85 to 90,000 easily with all the packages that you can get on this car, okay? But this was the Audi Q8. If you like this car, give it a thumbs up. If you like this review, give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe to the channel so that way we can keep getting this content pushed out for you, okay? If you guys are interested in any vehicles from Audi and you are in Michigan, come to Audi of Birmingham here on Woodward. I will put all their info in the description below, and I will put a link to their website in the description below, okay? So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.